Okay, so here we are for episode 4, which is the last one of this initial batch that I recorded, where that lost the voiceover. So hopefully this will be the last time that I have to record a voiceover for an episode after the fact, because that's not really what Let's Plays are all about, let's face it, but it was better than having nothing. So just doing a little bit of shopping in preparation for hunting it down Yamaraja and dealing with him. And then after he's out the way, we'll finally be able to get out of this village. See, the first time I played through this game, I found all of this quite enjoyable, but when you come back and play the game again, you do start to notice how much they make you run up and down the village repeatedly. Zuzan's been confused there, but we're pretty out-leveled now, so these guys shouldn't really be able to harm us too much. More of a nuisance than anything. Nice one. So, I'm not sure when exactly I'll be recording the next bit of this. Hopefully sometime over the next week, but I've got some other PS2 recording to do today for this week's episode of PS2 Tuesdays, which is over on RMGB TV 1. So, and then I'm going to try and go back to Skies of Arcadia Legends, of course, which is needing its second batch of episodes. Just looking to see how close everyone was to levelling, but I think we're all a way off. So might as well go on with the shrine. Be careful, Yuri. Yamaraja is the Lord of Hell. He's quite different than those cat people than before. Be on guard. Piece of cake. Now let's blow this joint. And this is really our first proper boss battle in the game. The music's changed and he is far stronger than anything else we've dealt with, although he won't really be a problem. Straight away we need to go into one of our fusions. I chose Death Emperor. I'm not sure whether the other one would have been stronger, but it worked out for me fine, really. The Raging Tiger seems like more of a defensive fusion, to be honest, whereas this guy can buff attack. That attack is fairly nasty, but luckily he doesn't use it much. I think he does use it one more time against us, but it's not really an issue. Yuri's had his wedges on the Judgment Ring shrunken, which is a little bit of a nuisance, but nothing we can't deal with. See? Oh. We're doing pretty good damage to him. Oh, Zuzen's in trouble. There, he's sorted. So he's just got the Ogre Flame Dance at the moment, but he will earn some more magic spells over time. 45, that's quite a nice attack. Ah. Yuri could do with a bit of that white magic. I'll definitely get better at using the pure leaf only when needed in this battle. I'll let Alice go down to 1 SP before topping her back up again. His attack rings are back to normal, and he's dead. Right. Nice. Everyone gets another level. You get a star brooch. And that's that. Phew, that takes care of him. I'm impressed, kid. You've got good stuff for a youngster. Thanks to you too, girl. I guess my work is pretty much done now. But wait, something's been bothering me. Just who is this person that's supposed to be controlling Yamaraja? He probably thought if the Black Tortoise were here, it would stand in the way of his evil plans. So he used the cat people to steal the Black Tortoise seal, actually just a small votive picture. It's quite sad. He took advantage of not only the sleeping villagers, but of the local sleeping spirits. Is he a man named Roger Bacon? Roger Bacon? He's the warlock that tried to carry me off on that train. You two know Roger Bacon? Is he that famous? If Roger Bacon has reappeared, then probably there can be no doubt. I was captured by the Japanese in Changchun and was being escorted to Fengtian on a special train. Bacon showed up on that train, killed the Japanese soldiers and tried to abduct me. But of course, I came in gallantly and picked him off like a helpless rabbit. Picked who off? Roger Bacon. Roger Bacon? You actually think you killed him? Sorry, young man, but that's impossible. He's not likely to succumb to you, no matter how hard you may fight. Well, thanks a lot, Zuzen. Now, don't get all hot under the collar. I know you're strong, kid. Anyway, here's what I think. It wasn't Roger Bacon who used the local spirits, but I don't doubt that he's involved somehow. Someone else behind the scenes? I wonder if this has to do with the army trying to take me to Japan. But the waves coming off this shrine seem to be more deeply rooted, purer kind of malice. It's filled with hatred and lust and vengeance. You're really quite a girl, aren't you? In my profession, people with powers of perception like yours are called demon eyes. Of course, in this country, anyone who has powers that others don't understand will be tagged as a demon. But your powers seem to be special. You can see things others can't see and hear what others can't hear. Best not flaunt those powers. You'll soon be the target of those who would use you and then kill you. Hey, old man, keep your ominous fortune-telling to yourself. You too, kid. The art of fusion is a forbidden art lost in ancient Japan. It's a double-edged sword. A forbidden art from the ages of the gods? What are you talking about? If your heart becomes enclosed in darkness and your powers run wild, you'll be a danger to everyone. Give me a break. I can cover my own ass, thank you. I suppose your father taught you how. Forget it. But I want you to know that the furore you've just been through is most likely only the beginning. Now then, let's be going. I expect we can open the gate now. We should be able to finally get out of this place. Time to go and purge the malice before that. Oh, we've got an extra soul to earn before we purge the malice. Excellent. This one's some kind of Flappy Bird type thing. So let's kick the shit out of it. Eat that, Flappy Bird. This should be over in a few turns, hopefully. And it's down. So now we can turn into the soul of Tornado, Flappy Bird. Got to equip that into slot 3. Might as well, because we've only got 3 at the moment. I think it's another dog, so at this point it won't be a threat at all. And it's gone. So there we go. And I think we just get a measly Thera-leaf for our troubles this time. Yeah, there we go. So onwards. Hopefully the random battles have stopped. Can't remember. Received a guild card. Yay. It sure is dead around here. This is terrible for business. Well, I'm off. Hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, so long. He does do great work, you know. But who'd want to be touched by him? Isn't he a nice man? I'm sure he's perfectly safe for you, Missy. Well, so long, kid. So long, Missy. I need to return to my employer, so we go our separate ways here. Well then, see ya. We'll probably never meet again, but I hope your business doesn't fail, Pops. Thanks for all your help. Take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, one last thing I should tell you. You two meeting up, then me, and then the events in this village. Somehow I can't help feeling like all this is connected by a single thread that somebody else has spun. And if it is, then it means we'll be meeting again somewhere. Hehehe. Take care then. What a strange fellow he is. He seems to know so much about everything, too. Shoot, if only he were more generous about teaching me his secrets, the jerk. Well, we're going to be seeing him again. We can ask him then. That's true. A single thread spun by somebody, huh? Now that's interesting. Let's pull that string for all it's worth. On we go to Fengtian. Before that we got a couple of cutscenes. Well, well, what a lovely sight this is. You there? What were they escorting anyway? A man-eating tiger? No, ma'am. Alice Elliott, Caucasian female, approximately 20 years old. Yes, that's how I recall her as well. However, I don't see a body here of that description. Am I to assume the girl killed all these men? I never imagined a human being could kill like this. It's horrible. Major Suji, after your exploits in Changchun, Did you ever suspect you'd captured a monster? If soldiers of the Imperial Army can't bring in one little girl, they don't deserve to live. Sigh. I was so looking forward to bringing a worthy souvenir back to Tokyo for father. What a waste. Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima, we have a witness. An elderly peddler says a suspicious-looking man passed her in the aisle. What kind of man? Someone from the anti-Japanese movement, perhaps? No, ma'am. It seems he was a Western gentleman. And there was another man as well. Another one, you say? Yes, ma'am. A wiry youth. He seemed to be following the first man. Apparently, they both headed off in the direction of the salon car. Does this mean he had help? A foreign gentleman and a youth? A strange combination. What are your orders, ma'am? Take care of the bodies. Have them sent to the capital. I recall the Major saying his 6-year-old granddaughter couldn't wait for Grandpa to come home. The girl will surely shed tears of joy when he finds out he's returning earlier than expected. Yes, ma'am. Place troops in Fengtian and surrounding cities. We must use this chance to crush all the vile little termites that have infested our utopia. Yes, ma'am. This is getting interesting. Just as I suspected, it seems the girl possesses incredible powers. Now I see why that wizened old demon in Shanghai was so hell-bent. Beware, old man. As the hawk in flight snatches its prey away from the wolf on the ground, I mean to have that girl. My, this is quite an anomaly. Hehe, perhaps I'm getting rusty. Have I somehow summoned you here by mistake? It's been 15 years, Roger Bacon. Ha, it has been some time, hasn't it? I'm pleased to see you looking so well, O great magician. Master Dehwai, fallen ruler of the 9 heavens, Earth Sage. I see you are still wearing that pasted-on smile. You have too much time on your hands, you infectious plague. What brings you to Shanghai? Surely not simply to pay me a visit. No, say nothing. I already know. Indeed, I found myself at a loss in this strange land, and I'm afraid I've made a slight blunder. An unforeseen meddler has entered the game, and my little bird is still outside her cage. How unlike you to make excuses. You need not apologize for going behind my back and abducting the girl. Indeed, I suspected you would. Come now, there's no need to be so severe. I was merely indulging myself in a small divertisement. With your grand ceremony drawing near, you needn't deal with minor trifles. I thought I'd lend a hand. You jest. Are you telling me you would have delivered the girl after you captured her? Why, of course. The progress of your secret ceremony is of great interest to me, Master Dehwai. If this girl called Alice truly is the key to the ritual, I will do everything within my power to help. A sly old fox you are. The divine septagram. So in fact, preparations for your Demon's Gate invocation are almost complete. I've taken the liberty of sealing up the Protector of the North, the Black Tortoise of Zhaoyang Village. It would have stood in the way of the rituals, but that no longer matters. The spirit machine of Kuhai Tower is finally operational. I can now focus entirely on finding the girl. Well, well, I look forward to seeing the great sage himself in action. So then, have you discovered the girl's whereabouts? Of course, I have eyes everywhere on the continent. Heh, very well, I'll tell you. She is in Fengtian. Fengtian? Hasn't the Japanese army set up operations there? I can't imagine how they caught wind of it, but it seems they lie in wait of the girl as well. Heh, we have nothing to fear from them. The Japanese army is in disarray and staffed with morons. They present little threat, save for a bothersome fly named Kawashima that's been snooping about. The girl is already mine. Heh. Splendid. I'll be off to Fengtian then. Please, don't concern yourself with me. I haven't any intention of getting in your way, good sage. I'd simply like to observe the technique from afar. For future reference, you see. Very well then. Do as you please. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. There's a rather odd fellow accompanying the girl. Even stranger, he's a harmonixer, a master of fusion. What? Fusion? Are you absolutely certain? I'm afraid so. You yourself have substantial blood connection to the harmonixer line, do you not? I'd rather not see a repeat of the events of 15 years ago. Please be wary. You wouldn't want to lose the half of your body that remains. Ah, that was uncalled for. Forgive me. The tricky old bastard. He spies on me with impunity. Listen well, O minions of Fengtian. That fraud of a warlock is headed for your city. Do not be outwitted. I should be most disappointed should you fail to capture a single heretic girl. I shan't allow anyone to stand in the way of the Demon's Gate invocation. Our successful failure depends entirely on that girl, Alice Elliot. So here we are in Fengtian, finally. Ugh, morning already. At least I got a little rest. Even after all that crap went down, she walked all night. Pretty impressive for a girl, I mean. I think I'll let her sleep a little longer. You're pretty cute, I guess. You done that. Ow! What is it, you mutt? And wait, why the voice? I am the silent peddler, perhaps because I seldom speak. Let me give you this. You've received the pedometer. He doesn't have anything for sale. That's annoying. This is the first time we can play the lottery, which is occasionally you'll get tickets throughout the game, and then random people are lottery members, and they'll let you do this little mini game which involves the judgment ring, and depending on which coloured wedge you land in dictates which prize you get. And there's usually one prize that's far better than everything else, and then a really shitty prize which is just tissues. So the Jade Lariat, I think, is the best thing out of that lot, and I think we actually get it. I don't usually do that well on these things, but this time I managed to time it just right. There we go. Lovely. A nice Jade Lariat for me. Let's see what that Jade Lariat is. I've also got the Star Brooch, which I forgot to equip. I'll have to make sure I give the Star Brooch to Alice next time. And this was me getting a bit confused as to what to do next, but I think I was just supposed to talk to Alice again and she'll wake up. It takes me a while to realise that, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Where am I? Oh, you're up. You okay? You were sweating like crazy. Have a nightmare or something? It was terrible. I was in a dark room, maybe a hospital, and there was a woman all alone crying. She was staring at me, and then that man for the train, Bacon, appeared. What happened to the woman? I don't know. It got all dark all of a sudden. I couldn't see. Don't let it get to you. It's just a dream, right? And the old guy, what's his name? Bacon, right? If he shows up again, well, I'll make him wish he didn't. Yeah. Now, I believe there's one more little cutscene, and then that's the end of this episode. Yeah, here we go. Oh, not just yet. Not quite there yet. But nearly. Here we go. This is the next playable character, Marguerite, who is a spy. This is Malkovich. I've placed a bomb in the South Manchurian Railway depot, as scheduled. We blow up those cars and the Japanese army will be stuck here for at least 2 months. I can see the look on that idiot Kawashima's face now. Not that I know what she looks like. Malkovich, why is a pro like you always letting your personal feelings get involved? Our objective is to track the movements of the Japanese army, not cause unwanted trouble. Speaking of unwanted trouble, you didn't set any unnecessary bombs this time, right? Don't worry, only one. Malkovich? What else could I do? There were plenty of innocent people working in that depot too, you know. And they all have those cute little lunch boxes. Anyway, all I did was set a little one outside. See, it'll go pop before the big one. Everyone will come running out to see what it was, and then kaboom! Don't get into one of those moods on me. Look, I better finish up my work here. My handiwork will be in the papers again. Make sure you check out the morning editions. Okay then, bye.